Dig Dunfermline continues despite a change in the weather for the worse. More topsoil has been removed mechanically to allow access to the layers beneath. More building foundations have been revealed and more volunteers have joined the group.
I'm Geraldine. This is my second day on the dig. Yesterday I started and it rained all day, but everybody was on the site carrying on as usual, having a great time, up to our ankles in mud. Quite a few finds yesterday from the wall at the back, but we're concentrating on this other end of the wall because there's quite a few things come out of the wall yesterday. There's been quite a bit of bone, pottery, some iron pieces, some very for some work pottery, which has been identified by the pottery guy this morning as medieval. We're really enjoying it. We're working with the people as a team, and it doesn't seem like work. Yesterday when I was going home, I was, do I have to go?
Over the past few weeks, a number of experts have arrived on site to help shed some light on the artefacts found so far, as Catherine Smith explains.
Well, today's interesting finds. We've got two things to show you today which we're really quite excited about. And the first thing is this piece of stonework or stone moulding. You see it's got a label on it because we need to keep the context information with it. That's the archaeological part. But if I turn it round, you can see it's a carved stone. It's what we call a stone moulding, and we're hoping very much that that will turn out to be part of the medieval abbey over there, because as you know the abbey suffered a couple of bouts of destruction, and a lot of the stonework was taken away because the people of Dunfermline obviously saw that there was nice stone here and they took the masonry away and they reused it in a lot of the buildings in Dunfermline. So we're hoping to have an expert on ecclesiastical architecture, who's quite famous, who would come and look at this and tell us whether it's part of the abbey or not, in his opinion. And the second thing that we've got that is really nice, if I turn it round you can see it's a squared off piece of baked material, which is actually a floor tile. And if I turn that round you can see it's got a nice shiny green glaze on it. Well, we've had our ceramics expert Derek Hall ring this morning, and he was quite interested in this, and he said he thought that it wasn't made locally like the pottery that we were talking about earlier, but that it was made somewhere like the Low Countries, which means it was made in Flanders or Belgium, and that could well have been part of the medieval abbey as well, and that was part of the floor surface. The shiny surface is what you walked on. Now, as somebody pointed out, you would have to be quite careful because if it was wet you might skate across it. So these are our two interesting finds for today.